Yep.
Guaranteed way to be more productive and make.
Hi, Anthony. Thank you for coming back. I'm gonna just get this organized. Can you guys hear me? I know everybody is muted, so silly question. All right. Okay.
The time to get rich is running out. The time to get rich is running out.
We're just setting up everybody. Somebody let me know. Can you hear the video?
What happens when they print money from the sky is that the currency inflates, right? The currency.
Can anybody hear the video?
Which means it's going to take more of said currency to purchase assets. This is what's going to happen. So the rich who own the assets.
I can't hear anything.
Hey, Miss Lady.
Hey, who's this?
This Andy.
So wait, is this who I was supposed to be getting my trading call from?
Oh, yes, ma'am. And I have not forgot. I got a lot going on, I promise. But it's gonna settle down here in a minute.
All right. So
yes,
are you the XRP enthusiast?
XRP?
Okay, it's not you.
It's not me. Never.
Okay.
I know XRP, but no. That Dimitri is the one. That's his baby. My baby is US 30.
Oh, girl, I trade US 32.
Yes, ma'am. That's beta. That's beta.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
We gotta talk about that. We'll talk about that.
Okay, we definitely will, because I had a good one the other day. I hadn't been on in a while because I'm doing something else. Yeah, but honey, I saw it. I jumped on there. I was going down my time frames, and I'm not no swing trader. I'm a scalper to my heart. I'm a scalper. I get in, get out. Yes, ma'am. But that day I
started off like that. I started off like that, but now I like to keep. I think I have the magic bullet that identifies daily trends pretty well. So I'm trying to get disciplined to stay really. Yeah, girl. And once again, that wasn't me before. So yeah, that wasn't me before. I just had to turn off my charts, or else I think you guys could hear all that chiming. So
but yeah, no, I'm not a swing trader, but I was just, I hadn't been on. I was just kind of just looking. I said, I'm just gonna look. I ain't see my baby. I just want to say hi.
Yeah, I must say.
And I was going down the time frames. I got on that 30 minutes, and there it was. I was like, what?
Yep.
I started that trade at 7:30 p.m. And I said, you know what? I know I got time. I can see where it's going. I know I got time. I wrote it all the way down. Yeah, I went to work, came back. By the time I jumped on, it was stalling. Yeah, the market had opened back up again. I had to pay the swap fee, but I hit it though.
I love
Just
it.
what I said. Matter of fact, it went even further, but we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. I love it.
Yes.
There's something about a trader's mind that I get along really well with people who take
Yes,
calculated risks. Yes, indeed.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, indeed.
Absolutely. But we gonna talk though.
Yeah, we definitely will.
I'm excited.
I love that. I just love that.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
A couple more
I ain't
minutes.
gonna hog y'all up. I'm gonna let somebody else talk. I'm back quiet. I'm back quiet.
It's okay. Everybody's on. I think everybody will be on mute. I'll probably mute everybody in a couple of minutes. I'm going to apologize up front for the quality or lack thereof of my my camera. Just quickly, if anybody just want to make sure that everyone could hear this.
Is running out. Slavery is coming, and you're not going to be able to escape. I don't want
everybody could hear that.
I don't think most people
just want to make sure my video optimized. My video volume is okay.
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you. Let's see if anybody else coming in. I hope everybody's super excited. Like, we are blown away daily about opportunities that come up and what, what the dev team has in store and all of that good stuff. Quickly, did everybody get the email? I think it was yesterday, about some of the upgrades that will be happening. We'll talk about that, but you should have got an email. When it comes from Lexion, it says from support. So if it comes from, if you see something that says support, when you open it up, it will be Lexion. It's usually the dev team or somebody. And and once again, can't stress enough, you can get into the Telegram group. So when any announcements happen, you get that fast. Wonderful. People are coming in. Great. A couple more minutes. This is hump day. People are probably exhaling right now. I know I want to. We had a couple of early people on. I really appreciate that, Anthony and somebody else. Hey, Sheila. They were coming in. I had to do baby stuff, kid stuff before.
Hi, Andrea. How you been?
Wonderful. How are you?
Doing great.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
It's Radcliffe from Toronto.
Hey, Radcliffe. I've been hearing good things.
Hi, Sheila.
I hope so.
Hey, Indy.
Oh, yes. I love, what I love about this? This is the type of situation where people, when like-minded people make money together. And when Lexion, of course, we're all going to make money with Lexion, but like, I'm going to get super excited when opportunities come up outside of Lexion, and because of Lexion, we can do it. Yeah. And, when land is for sale or buildings are for sale, and we could say, oh, I know people who have cash that we could go ahead, put our money in and do this all together. And it will all be because of Lexion. Don't mind me, I'm dreaming, not dreaming. I'm foreshadowing what's about to happen. Yay! Okay, so it's 8:35. I'm going to get this started. And, just once again, thank you guys for coming out. I have left this on the screen. I like to get started like this. Please note that while this sounds like big, this sounds kind of unbelievable to some people. If you read this, discover how smart entrepreneurs earned over $100,000 in just 10 days using a Web3 platform. We have the tool that we're going to go into that will allow you to have great success in a very short period of time, depending on how you move. There's no rush, but we all know that we are people that like to see results. And with this tool, if used properly, we can see some great results in a relatively short period of time.
The time to get rich is running out. Slavery is coming, and you're not going to be able to escape. I don't want to rant and rant and rant.
Oops, sorry, people. Sorry.
The time to get rich is running out. Slavery is coming and you're not going to be able to escape. I don't want to rant and rant and rant, but I don't think most people realize what happens when they print money from the sky is that the currency inflates, right? The currency is worth less, which means it's going to take more of said currency to purchase assets. This is what's going to happen. So the rich who own the assets, the value of their assets increase, and the poor with no assets, the ability to buy one becomes harder and harder as days go on because it's so much more expensive compared to their wages. The rich are literally getting richer and the poor are literally getting poorer in real time. You can see it happening, and it's about to be have-nots and have-yachts.
I love that. I love that. That's like my go-to, have-nots and have-yachts. And even with people who are making six figures, do you realize that, you know, when we think back to when six figures was impressive. Now, don't get me wrong, any amount of money that you make, it's blessed, right? Because it's not about how much you make, it's about how much you keep or how much you can grow, right? But when people were talking about, yo, my dude is six figures or I'm six figures, do you realize that that was 20 plus years ago? 1990, you know, 590 up to 99, when people were talking about six figures. Six figures was big 20 years ago, right? And there's people now that are, you know, even if they are six figures, 90,000, 80,000, 70,000, you know, this wasn't the goal 20 years ago. But if, you know, once again, I'm not shooting anybody down, but what I am talking about is this inflation rate. You know, $100,000 was huge when you could still get a nice house for $250,000 and you were living large, right? When you can go to the grocery store and $100 can pay for 2 weeks worth of groceries. We all know $100 now can probably buy some sandwich meat for the kids, you know what I'm saying? Some condiments, but it's not feeding a family for 2 weeks. So this US inflation rate, Canadian inflation rate, inflation all over the world is getting out of control, right? We all talk about this, that people are planning major layoffs, and we're talking about major layoffs. Yeah, at first we were talking about the tech industry. Now we're talking about new technology like AI that can replace most programmers. We're talking about people who thought that their jobs were secure, they're well educated, they design things that make the economy go, that make money for the companies. And right now we have fabulous inventions, AI, that can replace people's jobs, right? And not only that, but we're talking about, you know, just in a recent year, how many jobs have been replaced or let go of, right? Over 100,000 jobs in January. And that's just in the tech industry. If we talk about across the board, we can see what's happening. People with skilled jobs are being let go of. People with simple jobs, right? Regular people with simple jobs, love them. They make the society go, but right now they are in a downturn as well. When banks start going down, we already know that situations happen and people get laid off, right? You miss one paycheck, two paychecks, three paychecks, and all of a sudden we're in a lurch. And so what we're going to try to do is discover how we can get out of that lurch and be back in the driver's seat so that we can fire our bosses. This is just the annual food price. If you can see, you know, this is the increase over the past few months. And I always come back to this, you know, for some people, you know, they do the right things. They have their college funds for their kids. They have maybe a retirement fund or 401k. And then there's some people who actually took a risk and decided to put a little bit of money into this new burgeoning industry, cryptocurrency, and many people has lost so much money by doing it and not having full custody of their wallets. So when I say that, what I mean is that even if you get into projects that seem sound, you're still at risk unless you have learned enough to make sure that your positioning in the project keeps you in control, right? This is a Terra Luna project. It was a big project like a year ago. We could talk about FTX as well, where it was people were holding their assets on somebody else's platform. And all of a sudden, when something goes wrong, control over your money or your assets is gone, right? And you lose money. This project lost 98% of its worth overnight, sincerely, right? FTX, I think it's $30 billion disappeared from people who are well-known and well-respected, right? So there's things I'm talking about now when we start talking about keeping control of your wallets and making sure you have custody of your crypto, that these are the little things that you'll start to learn once you go through the learning packages that are offered to you on the Lexion platform. So if I say anything, I'm kind of going all over the place, but if I'm saying anything that you don't fully understand that has to do with Web3 decentralization or crypto jargon, you don't really fully understand it, please know, just be patient. You could ask me to clarify if something went over your head, but what my goal is to do is to be able to have these conversations and everybody have full comprehension, because you took advantage of the education that is being offered to you in this educational platform, right? So once again, some crypto projects are sketchy, right? They have been sketchy. And the difference is what makes some some people very successful in crypto compared to others who may lose a lot is education, right? It's education and timing and being with the right group of crypto educated or entrepreneurs or just friends that sets out different projects and use some what has started to become common sense analysis techniques in order to get into the right projects. Now whether this is about great information or luck or whatever, even when the crypto projects are going down, there's still people who have phenomenal success in crypto, right? That we're talking about a 12-year-old boy. There's another 12-year-old girl who's done the same thing, $400,000 selling NFTs when so many people were wondering what an NFT is, right? So it's like, can you put yourself in the position to get information, to earn money when other people are still wondering if it's real, right? And this is what we're trying to allow you to do. And with that, I'll just fully introduce myself. My name is Andrea, and I belong to this community of crypto entrepreneurs and enthusiasts. And we call ourselves, we are Lexion. And I promise you that if you stay till the end of this presentation, you will learn life-changing wealth creation techniques and show you different opportunities that will keep money flowing to you and your family for generations to come, all in Web3 and decentralized finance. And now, by the way, a little bit of AI too. So what will you learn? I will show you how you can earn, if you're just average, how you can earn over 6 figures with just 2 people coming in invited by you in like the next 120 days, let's say. My goal is to do that faster. I would love to do that faster. But the thing is, in 120 days, even if you're not at 6 figures, let's supposing you're at 80,000, 50,000, who would be mad, right? But I'm telling you that if you use the techniques that we share with you here, that this is very, very doable in 120 days, if not faster. We'll also show you how in just a few weeks you can replace your income. So your monthly income, we want to show you how you can earn that in the next 8 weeks, 8 to 12 weeks, basically be able to fire your boss. And bottom line, create that generational wealth for you and your family. So the disclaimer is as follows. Anything that has to do with your money and your time, note that crypto is very, very volatile. You can lose all your money. There are thousands of stories of people who lost their money, right? This is what the lawyers make me say, so I'm saying it. And just know it is up to you. There are no refunds. There are, basically there are no refunds into anything. Once you're in for life, right? There's nobody who can kick you out. There's nobody who's gonna say, I don't like your attitude. But with Lexion, just know that once you're in, and you always have an opportunity to use your membership for as long as you want once you're in. But just know it is extremely important that you do your own due diligence and you're gonna make a decision that's best for you. So what is Lexion? Lexion is a Web3 project that's based on the Binance Smart Chain that allows you to earn while learning and sharing DeFi wealth creation strategies. It provides you the possibility to earn over 6 figures by sharing with just 2 people who upgrade through 38 of the packages as you do the same, okay? So this, I love this screen here. It says, don't let your learning lead to knowledge. Let your learning lead to action. So Lexion is learn, earn, and execute for a new age, right? It is a type of thing where while this is an educational platform, it is paired with a very aggressive affiliate program, right? So we'll go a little bit more into that in the compensation portion, but let me just break down some of this terminology that I'm using, right? Web3 has become a catch-all term for the vision of a new, better internet. At its core, Web3 uses blockchain, cryptocurrencies, and NFTs to give power back to the users in the form of ownership. Lexion is a Web3 platform that allows you to do all of these things. So while there's, a management team for Lexion, while there may be team leads and all of that good stuff with Lexion, please know the power is yours. When you come into Lexion, while somebody may have brought you in, you are always the head of your organization, right? So you are the owners of Lexion. I want you to get that. You are the owners of Lexion. If Lexion is going good for you and you want to do something else and bring in a whole different set of people, that is up to you. You could run Lexion like your business. Imagine a group of people coming in and saying, you know what, I want to fund this opportunity, or I want to pay for my wedding. I want to pay, all the money that we generate from here as a group, we're going to sponsor whatever it may be. This can be your tool to run your business. That's an exciting concept. So why Lexion? I just finished talking about how this can be your tool to do whatever you may want to do with the earnings from Lexion. Lexion is transparent, right? Lexion's on the Binance Smart Chain. It's a smart contract, and you can see each transaction that takes place. You can read the contract with a little bit of practice and see how all the money is dispersed, right? So that's one of the reasons why Lexion. Secondly, it costs less than $200 to start, right? So $200 USD to start. And as you continue on, you should never have to go back into your own wallet again. All the participation after that will be from earnings from Lexion. So can you imagine you're starting something that can make you 6-7 figures with just $200? It has unlimited income potential. Once again, you could go through this as we suggest with just 2 people, right? And then wait and grow it organically. Or you could go through this with 100 people and go gangbusters and treat this like a business and make sure that everybody underneath you are millionaires. This is a wealth creation ecosystem. What it does, it keeps on growing. I'll keep on getting more and more excited as the possibilities of partnerships are coming to table, as far as people bringing projects that are great and thinking that maybe if we do what we say we're going to do as a group, we could participate in other people's projects to make even, different things even bigger with the Lexion members. So the wealth creation ecosystem, whether it's trading, whether it's copy trading, whether it's staking, whether it's whatever else, once you learned what these things are, if you wanted to participate participate in anything, Lexion wants to create a way so that we can all participate beyond just this platform. I think that's amazing because who does that, right? And another thing is that there's no admins needed to run the project. So automatically, once again, it's not a matter of who likes who, it's not a matter of who's getting paid more. If you work more, you get paid more, period, right? If you talk to more people, you'll get paid more. So no admins are necessary. It's automatic. It's a smart contract. Once again, we could go through what that looks like and you can see that nobody has the say over you, whether or not you get paid or who should get paid. It's all written into the smart contract. So you can earn 6 figures by inviting just 2 people. There are so many ways of doing this. I've talked to so many brilliant minds who are now in this, and their strategies are all a little bit different. And so no buts. And so it's just really interesting. It's really interesting to know how it was designed and what it was designed to do, and then to see how other people want to use it. I mean, there's just so many different ways to find success here. But the traditional way is you invite 2 people. When you invite them and they come in, you upgrade and you continually open up different ways for you to get paid, different amounts of money for you to get paid, so that every time somebody that you brought in or their downline comes up, you get paid based off of where you are. And I think that's amazing. Another thing about Lexion I just wanted to say is that a lot of people may be involved with other projects. And what I love about Lexion is that Lexion is not, I'm just in Lexion. This Lexion could be a Lexion and solution, right? So some people are in some investment programs, some people are in other things. And we always say, let Lexion create your slush fund. Let Lexion be how you participate bigger in those other projects as well. Because with this, we're not waiting for people to get winning trades. We're not waiting for, stocks to mature and dividends to get paid out. This is happening. As soon as people are coming in, you're seeing money. And if you want to continue upgrading, that's what you should do. That's what you should do. But you could also take your net and your continued earnings and put that in something else. I personally love crypto. I would put my earnings into other crypto projects and stuff like that. But if your desire is to retire or to invest in property or to do whatever else you want to do, you could take your earnings and do whatever you want, right? And so since we're talking about earnings, let me go ahead and jump over here. And I am going to play the compensation video so you could understand what these earnings really do look like. Here we go.
Decentralized finance is a blockchain-based form of finance that does not rely on intermediaries such as banks, brokerages, or exchanges. Instead, they utilize smart contracts. Former U.S. Senator Kelly Loeffler said that we are on the verge of a cryptocurrency revolution, and DeFi is leading the way. Lexion is the most powerful DeFi platform that allows you to earn a substantial income via smart contract while learning cryptocurrency and DeFi wealth strategies. All commissions are distributed in real time to your personal wallet instantly, courtesy of the Binance Smart Chain, without any third-party involvement. Lexion automatically enrolls you in 3 different matrices when you start at $150 in Binance Coin: Alpha Personal, Sigma Teams, and the Omega Plan. When you join each matrix at the same time, you benefit from the advantages from all. Each time you buy a package on each matrix structure, a crypto-based wealth creation video series is unlocked, allowing you to earn as you learn. Each commission matrix starts with $50, enabling you to start with as little as $150 for all 3 matrix structures. All partners in your alpha are your personal referrals. When you invite partners, they take places under you. 100% of first and second sale goes directly to your private Binance Coin wallet. The third sale will go directly to your sponsor and reopen your matrix for more earnings. This opens the same slot for you again, so you can continue to receive income from it. Let's look at a quick example. Mary brings in Amy and Ann for package 1. She instantly earns $100. Now here comes the great part. Every time Amy and Ann upgrades to a higher learning package, as long as Mary has purchased that package, she earns 100% of the direct commission, instantly in her personal Binance Coin wallet. The Alpha plan goes up to 15 packages, and with just 2 referrals who continually upgrade, while you do the same, you would earn approximately $6,000 by package 7, $34,000 by package 10, and over $90,000 by package 12. And by package 15, a total of over $400,000 in Binance Coin for all matrices combined. If Mary's referrals, Amy and Ann, replicate her process with only 2 referrals and everyone in their team does the same each week, you could hit your goal in as quickly as 90 days. Remember, Mary only had 2 referrals, who upgraded on each of the 15 packages. She only did the work once with 2 team members to hit her goal of $400,000. Imagine how much she could earn if she invites additional people. Each matrix allows you to earn income simultaneously. Let's look at the Sigma teams, which you also join when you start on the platform. With Sigma teams, you can earn the most because of teamwork. Your referrals are automatically added to the Sigma matrix, which you will earn from. You will also earn a percentage of their referrals up to 3 levels down. The first and second spot get you paid 20% commissions. Spots 3 to 6 are paid 30% commission. Spots 7 to 13 are paid 50% on all commissions. Spot number 14 goes directly to your sponsor. The matrix was designed for you to continuously earn on every transaction, earning money all the way up on each 15 packages. Let's do a quick walkthrough with Mary's 2 referrals, Amy and Ann, who already joined the Sigma Team's matrix when they started. By package 7, she would have earned $17,000 in Binance Coin. By package 10, she would have earned $87,000. By package 12, $227,000. And by package 15, Mary would have earned a total of $800,000 in Binance Coin. As they upgrade through 15 packages, every time someone gets a commission, it's shared with the team, so everyone benefits from the work. The third and final matrix is the Omega plan, and it only has 8 packages. It is designed to pay you out a total sum of $300,000 in Binance Coin over the 8 packages, in as quickly as 3 to 4 months, with only 2 referrals. Let's take a look at the Omega plan. Once again, everyone joins when they start Lexion with $150, with $50 going to the Omega plan. The Omega plan has 2 spots directly below you on the first line, and 4 spots on the second line. These spots can be filled by you, or by people above or below you in the matrix. You only need 2 teammates for this to work. Getting more just accelerates the process. Spot number 1 and 2 goes directly to your sponsor. Spot number 3, 4, and 5, you will receive 100% of the commission. Spot 6 goes to your sponsor and reopens the matrix. When your original 2 referral completes their package, they will follow you back again and continue to packages 2 to 8, creating ongoing passive and residual income. Let's look at this quick example. Mary's team members, Ann and Amy, are already in Omega Package 1 when they joined, and they bring their 2 referrals each, Brad, Benjamin, Becky, and Brandy. Each time Mary upgrades, her team upgrades with her, with each next package tripling the payout from $150 on package 1 to $450 on package 2 until $11,250 on package 5 to $33,750 on package 6, $101,250 in package 7, then eventually to package 8. Mary will receive a final payout of over $300,000 in Binance Coin, all to her personal private wallet. If everyone in her team continues with just 2 referrals weekly, she could complete a cycle in about 2 to 4 months. If Mary invites more than 2 people, this process can be accelerated at a rapid pace. With all 3 matrices working simultaneously, in 90 days you could possibly earn a 6 to 7-figure income in Binance Coin. Binance Coin has gone up 40 times in the last year, and with the advent of DeFi, it will continue to grow. Buying it now is like buying Bitcoin in 2012. DeFi has grown 88 times in the last year, according to Forbes.com, and will be hot for many years. And over 90% of the population are still new to it and looking to learn. Learn to grow your income on Lexion with strategies like staking, mining, yield farming, and lending. Leverage the largest redistribution of wealth in history and create a secure future for you and your family. Learn, earn, and execute on the Lexion platform as we create the next generation of crypto millionaires. Have more questions? Join or watch our Zoom meetings or on our support page at lexion.world.
Okay, so that worked. So, you could review the video anytime. You could go to lexion.io and review the videos. You could also take a look at many other of our information. And so I just want to be clear that a lot of people, and me too, right? I'm here for this amazing earning opportunity. And if you think about it, I don't know about you, but with the state of work nowadays, I have been hustling my butt off trying to find some good side hustles. And time and time again, people say that the best side hustle is affiliate marketing, especially something called high ticket affiliate marketing. And that is exactly what we are. That's exactly what we turn out to be, is a high ticket affiliate marketing opportunity. And while you come in with, just one or two people, when you come in with your two people, of course, they could get started with a reasonable amount of money. But as we upgrade and continually upgrade, that one person or each person that you bring in, that one-time effort of bringing somebody in, that person will pay you 38 times in ever increasing dollar amounts. That's amazing. Lexion has this as the follow me system. So who you bring in, they stay yours, right? So you bring them in, they join up, and because they have their own benefit of upgrading to whether to get the education, the additional education, but specifically so that they can continue earning more and more money, what happens is that one-time effort can pay you out 38 times. I love this. Terrence always says it's like an oil well, right? Imagine, if you hear the stories of finding an oil well, people dig and sometimes they don't hit. But when they finally hit and that gets tapped and it's producing oil, you don't have to re-tap it, right? So you now have the opportunity to monetize 38 different oil wells. And that one person is like going around the monopoly board continuously. That one person will keep on paying you. That one person keeps on landing on your boardwalk space, right? And then their people do the same for them. So everybody wins. So the follow me system is a gem here, right? So you can do that with 2 people, with 4 people, with 10 people, with whatever works. As it works for you, keep on going. The money doesn't have to stop, right? We also provide you with a very diverse learning package, and we'll go into some of those packages in a second. But both Alpha and Sigma, you have 15 learning packages, and Omega, as said, has 8 different learning packages, all of them paying you simultaneously at different times, right? And because especially with Sigma and Omega, these are team building exercises. So it benefits you to help the people who are coming in under you, I say under, but as your teammates, it benefits you to help them get theirs because you keep on earning as things go deeper, right? You keep on earning. So it encourages team building, and that's what we're all about, real community economics, you know? So going a little bit deeper into Lexion, what it is, what it looks like, this is currently what the website looks like. You may have gotten the email recently, I think yesterday, and it's talked about that Lexion, the website will have a new look shortly. It'll become a little bit easier to navigate and all of that good stuff. So we're waiting with bated breath for that to happen. It also will, for our international partners, have some more resources for them in their language. So we're really excited for that to be launched. This is what the dashboard looks like. When you log in, you're going to see this. You'll see some information, you know, your ID, who signed you in, how many partners you have, how much BNB has been deposited. But this right here, hope you can see my arrow, the middle right-hand side of the screen. That's where your affiliate link is. Please make sure that you copy your affiliate link and share that with people so that you can start earning from Lexion too. Here are the oil wells we started talking about. This is the matrix page. This is where you are going to interact with the platform. When you get onto this matrix page, you're going to see how much your next package costs. And as you complete your earnings on whatever the matrix looks like, you will upgrade to the next highest package to make sure that those that you brought in don't surpass you, and that you could continually earn from the next higher and higher and higher oil well, right? We don't want, you know, as I said, people have different strategies, but we feel that the faster you upgrade and start earning higher, the faster you get to some of the milestones that we want to start celebrating real soon. Let's see, this is the partner page. When your direct partners come in, you'll start to see what they have done, if they have upgraded, what they have bought, and how much money was put into your wallet from them. So this is where you could kind of double check. And of course, the main thing you want to do is go to the blockchain Bscan, and you can see the transactions there, or check your actual wallet, right? To make sure you see that. Oh, I want to jump back here just for one thing. Something came up recently, and when you buy anything, all you want to do is give it a few seconds and or refresh the page. And this buy button, which is this little pink thing at the top right-hand corner of the dollar amount, that should disappear. If for any reason that doesn't, make sure you reach out to the Telegram group so we can address anything. But we want to make sure that when you buy, that's the only thing you have to do. Just make sure that buy button disappears. Okay. So, oh, and let me jump here. And this is where the learning packages will be made available to you. This is your DeFi Academy. And so as you upgrade and buy packages, they will become available to you once you buy them. So if you haven't already, for those who joined, take a look at them. They're pretty good. They're not, you know, extremely long or anything, but they have a lot of intense knowledge in there in a very short period of time. It's worth your while, get to know, get your foundations up. I keep on saying this, but I want to be clear. There are packages that are being updated and upgraded for what's happening now. The industry is changing so fast that some things that were done in the planning stage, I don't think the dev team was satisfied with what was currently there. So as we go, as we transfer from pre-launch, which we're currently in, into full launch, you'll see you'll see more and more packages being available to you. Okay. So this is undoubtedly, if you listen to anything on TikTok or Instagram, anything about this, you'll hear this term over and over again. This is the biggest transfer of wealth in our history, right? This is the biggest transfer of wealth in our history. Please do not let your children ask you, Mom, Dad, why didn't you buy? Why didn't you get in? Why don't you understand this? You know, let's take advantage of this. Let's, you know, I don't care if we hold each other's hand, if we challenge each other, whatever, let's get into this and into this industry and make the most that we can make and do it together. So questions are, will this work for me? How do I get started and where do I begin? I love this. Yes, it will definitely work for you. We have created strategies to make it possible for it to work for you. We can help with marketing. We can help with team building. We can help with inspiration. We can do all of that stuff. Just to let you know what this thing is that can work for you. This is the wallet of what I like to call the pioneer project that used this type of technology. This gentleman here used the tool to make over $200,000 in 10 days. So this is what was the confirmation to me that I know that this tool works. It works. It's there. It won't fail you. The contract is public. You can see it. The matrices are phenomenal. The payouts are great. And all that needs to happen is for us to participate with it as it is, you know, presented. So, you know, we know that the tool is good. So the question is, how do we get each one of you to feel comfortable participating and bringing in your two, right? So I'm gonna jump over here.
You can be a great salesperson and make $100,000. You can be a great salesperson and make $1 million a year. You can even be a great salesperson and make $5 million a year, depending on the product you're selling. But if you're a great marketer, the great marketers don't make $1 million or $5 million a year. Great marketers make hundreds of millions of dollars, if not billions. Marketing pays money in ways sales will never pay.
So that goes into what we're doing here. So automated internet marketing system at wearelexion.com. So if you haven't done that already, what we have there for you is a web page that you can use, right? It has a demo on there. It has your link. So you would go in there, you would sign up, you would take your affiliate link and put it into where you would be prompted to put it into. Matter of fact, let me show you what that looks like. So this is what the page looks like. This would be your information, you know, how to get started, all of that good stuff. You would have your links, your WhatsApp if you want it, your social media if you want it. And so if you are talking to people who maybe can't make it to the call at the scheduled times, you could send them this page that has your information. They can listen to a demo, they can watch a compensation video. And if they're ready to go, they can either contact you or just go ahead and use the link that would be embedded with your affiliate information and go ahead and get signed up. So we have that for you. We also are we are beating out the techniques to get these lazy persons marketing. A couple of dollars a day. It could be that you and your team put a few dollars in just to gather leads. And you can do this. This is what we have been doing. It's been very interesting. As said, 980 engagements to the ad, which is clicking the link and either watching the video or going to the We Are Lexion page. And this was after just a few days. I'll show you some new results next week to show you what the my next 7 days looks like with a slightly different campaign. But just to let you know, I put myself a budget of $5 a day, and the cost per click was 3 cents, and we had 980 clicks. So it was something like $27 or something like $24. I'll get the exact numbers. I'll give you updated information next week. But this is what we're talking about. Can you imagine if just 1% of these people actually made even just a call, right? For a few dollars, you now have people from anywhere in the world, whether it's local, whether it's across the country, whether it's in a different province or state, whether it's all the way across the world, all these people will now be working for you. And when I say that, I mean, we do have, you know, somebody who's running now their own team in Paraguay. I'm so proud of them, right? We're excited to see some other international people get the confidence or whatever that they need from us. If they need anything from us and you're hearing us, let us know, and we'll give you whatever you need, including our time. If you want us to do presentations for you, if we speak the language, for sure, we'll do that too. So just let you know, we're out here working, and we consider all of you guys partners in this. So we're more than happy to help.
How to get rich. Do two things. You should develop a phone addiction, but you should refuse to consume content and only create content. Doesn't matter if it's just tweets, doesn't matter if it's TikToks, doesn't matter if it's YouTube videos. Produce. If you spend all those waking hours producing, eventually people will pay attention to you. And we live in an attention economy. So if you develop a phone addiction and you refuse to consume and you only create, you'll start to attract attention. And when you can do that, there's usually lots of different ways to monetize it.
So there we go again with the monetization. Just to let you see the ad that we put out, it's pretty simple. I know pictures, nothing, it was just words, and yet we still got that response. So you know, anybody is capable of doing it. You know, we'll hope to have better templates for you guys to use. And also feel free, go into the Telegram group. If you see anything, if you see any of our TikToks, if you see any of, you know, flyers, anything that catches your attention, feel free to share it on your own social media. You'll be surprised how many people would just say, you know, sidebar you, well, what should we do about this? I love talking about the banks. I love talking about things that are happening that may have people a little bit up in arms, because the questions always come into my DM, what should we do about this? And sincerely, my answer is Lexion. Sincerely, my answer is Lexion. So if you get into any problems, if you have any issues, please go to support.lexion.io or lexion.world. I think it takes you to the same place. And you can find out how to get started. You can find some marketing, compensation plans. You could get a lot more information here. And, you know, and then if that doesn't answer your questions, feel free to just ask the questions in the Telegram group. So what do you need to get started? First thing is get the person who invited you, get their affiliate link, download your MetaMask wallet, and fund it with at least 200. I think Karen said for best practices, let's just call it $210 US worth of BNB. Purchase your first 3 packages, and go to wearelexion.com, get your done for you funnel, and start marketing. Use whatever you can. Forward this stuff from, as I said, TikTok or Instagram or anything else. Just get people knowing that you're thinking about things a little bit differently than you were last week. I'm so confident that somebody's going to say, what are you talking about? What are you doing? What do you know that I don't know? Why didn't you share? So, you know, let's get on that. So let me jump over that. So let's go. Once again, go to We Are Lexion, get your sales page, and you can join the Telegram group. You know, let's get these groups live. Let's start talking. Let's start having conversations. If you need help, contact whoever brought you in, and let's go. Anyways, so that's it for me. I'll stop sharing and we can have question answer. Anybody? Nope. Well, I love that. No, I don't really love
Man,
that.
I got a question, man.
Oh, shucks. Okay.
So you're saying that we're early to this thing, right? What if the people that I get in don't get anybody?
What if the people you get in don't get anybody?
Yeah. if I get 2 people, what happens?
Well, first of all, there's a couple of ways you could look at that. Number one, the people who you get in that don't get anybody, first of all, remember, they're never kicked out. They may not get anybody today, right? They may, be like, but they may hear about this again from somebody in a month from now. Their membership is still valid. They could participate anytime they want, right? So if they could participate in a month or even a year from now, they're still in to do that. Now, another way to look at that is that you can help them. Some people aren't motivated until they see something in their wallet. So if you face one person, I think a great strategy is you face one person. Remember, after that first person, they still see something in their wallet. And if they're looking to see what it can be or what is actually in there, maybe they'll say, you know what, at least know it works, right? At least let me get one more person for myself. So, sometimes they just need a nudge.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else?
I have a question.
Sure. Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. So with respects to the advent of leadership for somebody new, what constitutes leadership and what gets you into leadership? Like, is it momentum? Is it earnings? Because it's good to have people join in the team, except at a certain point, your next move is a regular question for a new person. What's your next move? What's your next move? And that could be daily. Like, what's your next move?
Yeah. So okay.
I've heard about leadership calls. What constitutes getting on the leadership call?
Sorry, you know what? And that's a great question. Leadership calls are membership calls, and we just need to have them more regularly, right? So first of all, let me answer your first question. So what constitutes leadership? It's usually just your own personal gumption, right? If you have people and you're like, you know what, I can do this. I feel confident. And even if you don't feel 100% confident in all the information, that you still have people who will kind of listen to you. You have 3 people, 5 people who are ready to move on. You're now a leader, right? You are now a leader. So the thing is, if what you need is help putting things together, you can contact Terrence, myself, whoever invited you in. And, I always say, with this, and people always say, oh, well, I need to recruit leaders. And leaders are powerful, but there's some people who become leaders because they just know that this is real, right? There may not be leaders, like I may not know you as a leader, but you know you as a leader, you're a leader.
Right.
So, and the second part of that statement, we were having, can't say we're having, we need to be scheduling regular membership calls from my end, and I dropped the ball on that. So I think my biggest thing is just how, what days are good for people. And either Thursday or Sunday, I was thinking, and depending on the time of day, and we're just going to start back with leadership calls, membership calls. When I say leadership calls, I truly believe that every member can be a leader, but some people are real leaders. Some people are going to take it and run. And if that's you, and it sounds like you, that may be you.
So then I am in the right lane when I feel the leadership call is about strategies, correct?
Yes, it's about strategies. It will be about opportunities. It will be about so many different things as things continue to flesh out, right? There's going to come a time where a lot of us know, what to do, and we'll be fine tuning and all that good stuff. And I'm excited for those calls, but I'm also excited for opportunity calls. Once we all have 10, 20, 30, $50,000 and we're saying, yo, once again, we could all do this together, buy a property, do this, do that. So those membership calls, leadership calls are going to evolve over time as we continue to grow.
I just want to add to that. Basic premise is, and one of the reasons when we sign up people, we give that first 10-day sheet, right? In the leadership calls, if you're as a new person and you don't have that sheet, it's because you probably haven't signed up. But once you do sign up, you get the first 10-day sheet, and the first 10-day sheet will tell you the strategy. And really right at the bottom of the sheet, it says, if you follow this strategy for the next 9, 10 months, that's where it starts. But when you have a leadership call, is realistically, your team has this sheet, they've gone through this sheet, and then you go on a leadership call and says, okay, what's our strategy to utilize this one sheet? So how we can, greatly move ourselves forward. So when you have a leadership call, like a real true leadership call, one, either you're building a team, you've got somebody as a team, or you're coming in and you say, okay, how do I build this fast, right? And before you even come on a leadership call, and let's say I can't wait till Sunday or Thursday, go through the sheet and say, okay, this is what I need to do. I'm going to get with the leaders and say, okay, how do I do this faster, better, easier? And then, we'll show you the strategies that we've used that is either successful or not, or we'll tailor make something that works with your specific team, because the Paraguay team works a little bit different, right? And the other teams coming on, some teams work a little bit different, and that's when we have sort of like an individual leadership call for your groups. But it's so good, guys. That sheet literally is turning this business around from on its ear. So if you don't have that sheet, it's because you either haven't signed up or you haven't gone through it. But go through that sheet, and then we have to jump on a leadership call and we discuss how we can break down the different segments of that sheet. Okay, that's the
so behind that sheet, there's also other strategies, correct?
Oh yeah. Behind that sheet is also other strategies, but I mean, the best thing to do is use what works first, and then create something different. Because, again, why recreate the wheel unless
Oh no, and I wasn't coming from the premise of recreating. I just know that there's levels of, like who you are when 5 people are on your team. You're a different person when you have 50 people on your team. Yes. I totally get that.
Yeah.
Right. And that's what I'm asking for. Just as they say, the meeting before the meeting or the meeting behind the meeting. Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a mastermind meet. If anything, that's a mastermind meet, which is huge, guys. I mean, realistically, we have to start planning for that now and have your 5 months, 6 months, and 12-month plan. Because I think, I think this thing is taking off faster than it's ever grown before. Okay, like realistically, what I'm telling you, in the last couple of days, we're signing up 2, 3, and 4 people at the same time, which before, we're sort of lackadaisical, right? But now, because of what's happening outside of the business, we're moving faster, right? So if you're a leader or plan to lead a team, you've got to look at what you need, and then we get on a leadership call to make sure it's successful, right? Everybody here is going to be a leader. So you got to make sure you say, okay, let me put the tools in my tool chest that I need right now so that I can become that leader. Anyways, but we'll plan one, and then we'll have a conversation around it. But look at that paper.
People here, if you can jump in the chat, and be like either Thursday evening around the same time or a little bit later, or Sunday during the day, like what would work for most people here, and then I'll check with the other group, and then
and what I can do for you all to lessen that tension, seeing that I don't have everybody here, I will get a group collective, so that way when we answer, I'll give you who I'm answering for, so that way in other words, we don't have 30 conversations, we just have 5, and my 5 is equal to 6, if you know what I mean. So just save you the time.
Okay. Anybody else have questions? Okay, so with that, Radcliffe, I'm loving the energy. I mean, first of all, let's just get this straight. I love the energy of the people here, right? I'm still waiting for my trading, but anyway. The energy of the people here. I'm really excited about what's happening. And anytime somebody starts asking, and anytime somebody is asking about leading, that's so exciting to me. That's so exciting to me. When you're a leader and you have nobody or two, or what I'm saying, I'm not saying you have nobody. I know you're already doing your thing, but that's exciting to me, because as I said, this is supposed to be a thing of leaders, right? You don't need anybody's permission, right? If you feel that this is a thing, and you want to start your WhatsApp group Start your own WhatsApp group.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, you can do all of that.
Yeah, it's understand. I think the culture of where you're working with, only because some people see leadership as, and I've been in a situation before where the leadership was based on how much you make or how much you've done, versus, you know, they'll say it's how you think, and I get where you're coming from, but when it comes down to it, they're going to ask you, okay, what have you produced? I've been asked that question, you know, for somebody else indirectly, and it's like, I thought, you know, yeah, that you don't help who's already doing good, you help who needs help. So yeah,
and you know, and most of us, all of us, once again, Telegram, I mean, WhatsApp is great. Telegram, everybody should get on that Telegram. That you know, you start these conversations in the Telegram group, right? And let's get that popping too, because literally there's going to be people who break off and have their own WhatsApp groups and all of that, but then afterwards, when we can have these conversations, we can have conversations about what's happening in the market. We can have conversations about what's happening in Lexion. This is the place that we want to be able to come. And if there's problem, you know, if there are any questions or problems and all that good stuff, let it, you know, let it air out, let people know, okay, either I'm having the same issue or that's unique to me. How should we handle it if that comes up? That's how we're all going to learn.
So then in if I can cheat in the room a little bit now, so you do have strategy meetings when people go to buy, correct? Of what has worked for you all and what you've done, correct?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, understand something. Like this is highly my focus, and there's a few of us in here that. So while most people are at work, we're Lexioning it up. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that we're having secret.
Right.
It's just we are the ones that are available to talk about it at 8 a.m. when other people are walking into their job.
Oh, right. Well, we cheat those in the gaps. We shoot at lunch through lunchtimes and stuff. We've had quite a few conversations actually. And because you know what it is, it's the real issue is that you have to do that anyway, because if you don't, then technically you have a job and a hard time. But it's just like how see people sneak outside to go smoke a cigarette. It's just got to happen because, yeah, I mean, how many people really honestly work their 8-hour shift, right? Yeah, so
I do.
Yeah.
I work.
Maybe you, T. I
I
work
work my whole 8 hours.
Damn.
All right.
So let's get this popping. So none of us have to.
That's real though. For real though.
Yeah, I work my whole 8 hours, man, and even 14 of the 8 hours. But you know what? I think you hit the nail on the head. Understand where this ball is going, and you should be having leadership meetings with nobody at all. And then when you come into an actual leadership meeting, because realistically, I'm planning for the next 6 months and 12 months, right? I'm planning for 6 months and 12 months because what I expected to happen is happening even faster than I expected it to happen. And the other leaders are doing that as well, right? So if you're not in, get yourself in now, and start making out a plan. Get a dollar store notebook, as I tell everybody, and start planning out your next 3 to 6 months, and then sort of accelerate what the plan would be in case this happens even faster, because that's what's happening. Don't get caught with a guy like Radcliffe, or a lady like Miss Andrea, or like Frank, or Miss Christine, because you're going to come to one of these meetings and someone that you wanted to talk to, this has already talked to one of us. And so it's not that I'm push. I'm thinking that more and more people are seeing what we're offering, and I'm getting less and less people saying, "Wow, that doesn't make any sense. Why would I pay $300 to get a business that starts making money in less than 24 hours?"
So, yeah, right. So collapsing time frames doesn't always have to do with time, does it? Really?
No. It has.
Okay.
It has to do with focus. It has to do with focus. Intensity tends to do it too. But anyways, I don't know. I don't want to override your guys' meeting. I'm just super stoked with what's happening. Okay.
Well, if that's it, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it down. Shut it down.
Thank you both very much.
All right.
Okay,
Appreciate it.
Thank you guys. Take care, guys.
Remember Monday, let's get everybody on the call. We should have 3 times, 4 times, 5 times as many people as this. Hopefully going forward, get your people on. Listen, if there's a time that works, like if there's a time that works better for people, for, you know, let us know. If you need recordings of a call, if there's a week or a day in particular that you like that recording, you like that call and you want to get a recording of it, let us know as well.
We can get that?
Yeah, anytime you want. And then
Fred. Okay.
Yeah. So just let you know if it's Monday call, Wednesday call, what week, and then we can get that over to you. And also, don't forget, Lexion has a channel. You could go to the YouTube and get the compensation plan there, and on, of course, Lexion.io, you'll see the compensation plan and the overview on there as well.
And that's audio alone, right? Correct?
The compensation video that we play in here.
No, I mean, sorry to cut you. I meant the meeting that we're doing now. Would they, if they can get the recording of this, would it be video and audio?
Yeah, video.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right, you guys. Have a wonderful evening.
Okay.
Let us know.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Good night, y'all. Thanks.
All
Thanks.
right.